Hello everyone and welcome. Today I bring you a piece of news that's been making waves in the entertainment world. New details about the love life of one of the most beloved Turkish actors, Can Yaman. Yes, the leading man of so many stories that made us dream is once again in the spotlight. And it all has to do with his relationship with Demet Özdemir. What really happened between them? Since the two of them won over audiences with their chemistry in the series Daydreamer, fans haven't stopped following every step of their story. Their connection went beyond the screen, and many believe that this fictional love had turned into reality. The photos together, the trips, the interviews full of complicity. Everything seemed straight out of a fairy tale. But, as often happens, calm gave way to rumors. Suddenly, public appearances became rare, social media posts grew scarce, and the media began to talk about a possible breakup. Can, usually close to his followers, started to appear more reserved, avoiding direct comments about Demet. That silence only fueled more curiosity. Had the romance ended, or were they just going through a rough patch? Theories quickly surfaced. Some pointed to distance and Yaman's professional commitments, especially his projects in Italy. Others mentioned personal differences or the pressure that fame puts on a relationship. The truth is that, little by little, the signs on social media became clear. The photos together disappeared, and the interaction stopped. For many, that was enough to confirm the inevitable. Finally, Can decided to break the silence with a few brief statements in which he spoke of a separation and the need for both to follow their own paths. There were no reproaches or scandals, just respect and maturity. He admitted that work demands and distance had made it difficult to maintain the relationship. Behind the fame, let's remember, there are real people with feelings and challenges. The story of Can and Demet was a fantasy that millions enjoyed, and its ending leaves a touch of melancholy, but also understanding. He, with his charisma and discretion, has managed the situation gracefully, without feeding unnecessary rumors. In short, everything suggests that the relationship came to an end in a calm and respectful way. The causes seem to be distance, professional commitments, and the pressures of public life. Even so, the affection between them and the impact they left on their fans remain. And now I want to know what you think. Were you surprised by this breakup? Do you believe fame influences romantic relationships? Tell me in the comments. If you like this summary and want to stay updated on entertainment news, don't forget to leave a like, share the video, and subscribe. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time. From my point of view, the situation between Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir has become a phenomenon that goes beyond the personal. Can Yaman, with his charisma and magnetic presence, has managed to earn both the respect and the criticism of the public. Many see him as a passionate, sincere man with a strong character, someone unafraid to show his emotions, while others accuse him of being too impulsive or letting fame get to him. Personally, I think that in such an intense media environment as the one he lives in, it's difficult to maintain a completely consistent image. However, his authenticity is precisely what makes him special. It's clear that there was a very strong connection between Can and Demet, something that even fans around the world perceived and spoke about with excitement. Some say the relationship was pure media invention, while others insist their chemistry was real and their love genuine. I like to think that beyond the rumors, there was a sincere bond, even if fame and public expectations made it hard to sustain. Can, in particular, has always been at the center of speculation, and perhaps that has created a somewhat distorted image of who he really is. What I admire about him is his ability to move forward, to reinvent himself, and to focus on his career without losing his essence. Many accuse him of seeking attention or taking advantage of circumstances, but I see a man who has worked hard, achieved international recognition, and tries to keep his private life intact despite constant pressure. In short, Yaman seems to me an artist with a unique energy, a dedicated professional who, even surrounded by controversy, continues to show that he has a passionate heart and unbreakable determination.